irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down there in the scene. Now you're just like the cheetah prince, and I'm an heir to the sea. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's sauce, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field.
Nigga named Ron to make beats. RMBZ, Cuddle, some shit. We playing with the Saints. Yeah, somebody just jumped on. So I don't be knowing who be jumping on the broadcast. You just jumped on. Somebody just jumped on. I don't know who the hell it is.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle,
How you be knowing who on that bit?
As we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
New Orleans. He was taken.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
He's tackled.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted.
If any call pass interference,
and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Breeze leads this one with Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, this nigga is sweet.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
I picked the nigga out one time. They called pass interference for the nigga.
But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right?
Then I just come back to very next play and pick that nigga ass off again.
Right. There were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
This nigga got Cameron Jordan playing outside linebacker.
This is Rashad Penny. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
26-yard line.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice game, too.
Yo.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
You can hear all that shit on there.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense.
And then he'll cook. Hey, he had me scared at first when he came out with the Saints. I'm like, yeah, God damn, man. I was like, boy, he trying to dot something. Then he got Drew Brees. This nigga cook tape.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. The ball situated at the 9. Second and goal. The quick slant.
Touchdown.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Saints nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
First down, New Orleans.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. It's caught by Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
And inches at the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Play action. Breeze. Looking for the end zone.
Mine.
And this is going to be
Shut it down.
intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
What the hell do you want to eat, man?
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Carson.
Oh, break that top.
For 3 to the 29.
With the handoff to Chris Carson.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Wilson. They'll roll him out, and he's going to have to eat this this one is down he goes. Kiko Alonso leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Wilson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays. Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They set up the screen to Penny. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Nigga sleep where I be. I know I got it.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Flush to his right.
Oh, he threw it out of bounds, man.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Come on, Russ. This nigga wide open.
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Kamara.
Shut it down.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
At the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
To Alvin Kamara.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
What the fuck he doing?
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Alvin Kamara.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play call since the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
So Bobby Wagner doesn't miss a tackle like that.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run. This is coming.
Yeah, there you go, Bobby. Out there playing.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it across it into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Last time this unit was out here, just a turnover, and then that turned into 6 points.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. That's complete. Hits Carson out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson, he'll buy some time right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that nigga line up in that shit again.
They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Why? I don't know why that boy just plays me right there.
First half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end that.
And I get that ball back.
Put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers, and that makes the score 14-7. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary.
J-Maul, get it. Let ride. Put some more points on the board.
Picked up by Delano.
We're going to get some more points on the board. 3.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash,
we ain't trying, we getting it.
1-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this.
Just picked the ball off and down there, ran it back. Get inside the red zone to kick me another field goal on that boy. 1 second left before the half.
That's the way to go into the half.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking,
oh my God, they can get in
the
there.
knee, get out of here, regroup.
Come here.
That his pass is intercepted.
Don't take it to halftime, Sean.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Don't take it to halftime. They finna give that bullshit and say pass interference.
First half of action. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to try and
come here.
Again. And
Get up.
he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action.
5 interceptions while I be in the first half, man.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are
Man, keep trying to run a double post on me, man.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Oh, my God.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 42. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, New Orleans.
On first down, Breeze. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 39. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
It's a gain of 6.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 7. First down, New Orleans.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Breeze now on first down. Thanks to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara.
Breeze pass.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 on the Seahawks 25-yard line.
Stop playing my top.
Stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On play action, it's Breeze.
Oh.
And this is Cook with the grab.
Man, I just had a
peek.
peek.
25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Third down.
Stop playing my top.
Be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
Stop playing my top. Let's ride. Let's ride. Pick up the phone, baby. Pick up the phone, baby.
Nothing but green ahead of him. And he will take
Pick up the phone, baby.
touchdown.
Stop playing my top.
The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
And that'll make this a 3-score
24-7. That man wasn't even supposed to score.
24 4. Saints 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Kick it out of bounds.
They're going to mark that where it went
phone
out of
on
bounds.
charge
So
for
really
that
good
big
starting
old dad.
field position up past the
On
40
this boy ass, man.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll look to throw right away.
Come here. No screen. Ain't no screening.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Brees.
Wish you would.
I
wish you would.
Gets to him and they bring him down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes.
Jamal.
And now here is
Another one. DJ Kelly. Another one.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
Stop playing my top. On the quick, y'all.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They've got good starting field position.
I don't know why they couldn't be no $50 match, man.
Right at the 50-yard line. From the gun to give to Penny. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson being chased out left. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And he is all the way up past the 25. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback here. Right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
36-yard line.
From the 36, Brees.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit.
Oh, my God. Pick that off, bro.
For the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
I'm going to break the record on this nigga. More interceptions in one game.
About the defender, he diagnosed that one close quickly and helped force the incompletion.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They run. It's Kamara. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
A gain of 9 yards. And
Brees now on 1st down.
Man, this nigga is throwing me the ball, y'all. Come on, man.
Football there, and it's 2nd down.
Don't stop. Let me pick it out now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brees. Oh, it's a screen
Man,
pass.
come on,
It's
nephew.
complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Looking long for Thomas.
Oh.
That's caught inside the 20.
Ain't gonna score, though.
He takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Stop playing with my top. Stop playing with my top. Hey, right. Pick up the phone, baby.
Giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20, 10.
What? And ran it back.
It's a touchdown.
With my linebacker on the goal line.
Now Myers for the extra point.
This stupid ass nigga that keep jumping in them bait cars. He ain't tired of going to jail.
The lead is now 24.
Makes the score Seahawks 31, Saints 7. Jason Myers.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next
Oh,
week?
my goodness.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. And coaches
No, the
want
nigga,
to.
boy.
I
I know the nigga didn't just give me another one, but they called me out of bounds.
And you knew it was lost.
But
It was
it's true.
over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Stop playing with my top.
And now here is another
Stop playing with my top.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh,
and
man.
Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd
Why I
time.
throw it like that?
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because...
I say stop playing. Oh, my God, bro.
30.
Man, I just supposed to have another pick, YB. Instead of this nigga picking and he tipping in that. Man, come on, man.
93 yards. And the Saints
Man, that bullshit, bro.
Deficit.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into
Stop playing with my top.
And he will bowl his way.
Man, that man didn't get in there, man.
It's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He lets it float and got his man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle, and even 40 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across.
Get the one right here.
First and 10 from the 45.
It's about ball play, man.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Oh, he threw it to the wrong spot, man.
And that'll be incomplete.
Throw it to the outside, man.
Remaining now.
For Tyler Lockett, incomplete. Marcus Williams on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. Airing it out for Olsen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase the tackle.
Stop playing my top.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
That's like 9-10 interceptions,
Right
bro.
to finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Seahawks.
So the victory here for Seattle. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home.
Shit, man. Shit,
You talk
gonna
about
go dead.
celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
We just scored on that bullshit.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Did what I could, what I had. Now I be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat.
Oh, my phone went dead, man. I gotta confirm. I mean, submit this score and shit, man.
Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act? Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. 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 Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on sight. Yeah, me, where I I always no strings attached. I roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go. I get it go.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of
Nothing but some $5 matches, no.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. He's right here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
That's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Nigga wanna play again.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
I be using truck stick. What I want to do?
Stars born, I've been ready for this.
I know he ain't even play with these folks.
I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them?
Man, playing with the Saints again, like a nigga ain't gonna blare their ass again.
Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception.
I just tried to send this nigga an invite. He come out. Who up? Nigga to my playing for some 50s. Sent that nigga a goddamn. Nah, nigga ain't even sell shit, man. Then the other nigga I played there asked for a rematch.
Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing that nigga again. Rematch now.
As the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that lands in the end zone, so the opening drive will begin at the 25. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Adams there on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Now a play fake. Breeze.
Come here. God, boy, I'm supposed to kick that, man.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
New Orleans.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Alvin Kamara.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
They had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do.
Stop playing my top.
Intercepted.
Stop playing my top. What's wrong with him, YB?
This one just shy of midfield to the 49. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
Same thing from last game. I don't know what's wrong, but
words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really
try him out top.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just
try
wondering
him.
if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and
play
throw it
action,
around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they
he got it back. I know that big got it back, man.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys.
But Lattimore say he ain't going.
Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they have
Nowhere to go.
about something they want
Nowhere to go,
No,
nephew.
you don't want to emulate a turnover.
Should just look like you run on.
There, it'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Breeze.
Stop playing my top. Bait come. He jumped in again. Shut it down. Take him back to jail.
Great field position here in the red zone.
First and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10. At the
I hit that nigga with that engage in the line and come up out of there on his ass YB. He think he gonna hit that quick route.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he is met at the line of
Trick
scrimmage,
you,
and
boy.
he goes down
Since you got so
right
much
there.
sense. Got a trick
No
you.
gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And 10.
Oh.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he's got Lockett. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to.
And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time.
Man, 3 interceptions in the first quarter.
He will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Boy, here's
Seahawks
a
take over 1st
sweetie.
and 10 at the 30-yard line.
But they keep jumping in them cars.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Rashad Penny. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Throw the ball, man.
And down he goes. Kiko Alonso. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
That's to his running back, complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics as usual.
Stop playing with my top. You know what that means. You know what that means.
Griffin with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Shot him right away quick,
He
man.
didn't even escape the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays,
oh man,
will be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover.
but they don't let you play. They don't let you got down. Well, yes they do. Cause I got mouse a couple
I get what he
times.
was trying to do.
I just
he was
put mouse
moving to
down
his
there.
right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead
I did.
he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I know that
His
right.
pass incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete
Nigga, that's what I was
pass,
trying to tell you.
almost a moral victory that it's
Put
not
him
picked
in that
off.
You
linebacker,
may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
and then got down.
I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Oh,
Couldn't find a silver lining in this one.
try to break his fucking neck.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
5 yards.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Come here.
And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the
Try it
28.
again.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down.
Why they bait car? Bait car.
4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze.
Oh!
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay,
Trey.
And now here is another interception. Trey Flowers picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him. We'll get them next time.
6 to 8, hurry up and get around there, man. It's over with for that boy, man.
Receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
On second down now, it's Carson. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he is
might just shoot the shit out that boy, man.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just
here you go right here,
seconds
YB.
to go
The
in
play.
the first half.
30-yard line.
Oh.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
I got his ass.
Metcalf on the deep ball.
Boy.
Well,
Man, they gave that nigga the pick.
3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's second down.
2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to take another shot here. It's caught inside the 25. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Gain of 48 yards. And the Saints first down.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, now Breeze. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Thomas the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. The final shot before half for Breeze. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will be brought down on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of...
Two people on this shit.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3,
oh, that means Matt 10 on that
strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to
I played with the Saints
traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, man.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Why you gonna cry at me? Why they play?
That's setting the tone to start the game. You want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime.
Man, I know he mad as a motherfucker, boy.
Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
Come on, bring him down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete.
Shit out,
and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside.
I really be saving that nigga.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he will score.
I've been shoot the shit out that boy.
Rashad Penny. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Go night.
To bring it out of the end zone, gets him 3 more.
I don't know what's wrong with young
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Time to go night.
Now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27.
Nephew might be trying to see how many picks he can throw.
That interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
Catch a block, man.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now this one complete on the slant route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to air it out, and that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A full 40 yards that time on 3rd down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare.
You in the mat? Oh, he came.
On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds right around the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down, it's Carson. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They run it with Carson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
And goal.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Mario Davis on the
third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
It's third and goal.
Now Wilson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
Man, these niggas just knocked my pick out my hand,
Okay,
man.
all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. Second and 10 from the 25. Now Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's third and 10. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's third and 10. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Oh, I gave it back.
Pass is intercepted for
Don't let him score, though. Don't let him score.
Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the linebacker.
And they're like 10, 11 minutes up.
Take over at the 21-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
They run the counter. Carson. There he goes, left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And
do it, Sean.
Forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling. No.
I said don't do it. You did
goodness,
it.
Another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Carson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's Demario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss. He'll find Metcalf. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's brought down.
Well, this is something that Pete Carroll should be pretty well familiar with. Remember when he told Jim Harbaugh after losing a ball game and Harbaugh went for 2 late against him, hey, what's your deal? It's the same situation here. Now, I'd kick the extra point, but I am reminded that plenty of coaches feel like it's not their job to worry about the other team. It's their job to worry about their own team. You have to stop us.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are down big. They have not scored a single point I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point? Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
I got you.
One final try here for Breeze. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. Just about do it for Charles Davis and Brandon Garden. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
How the fuck that shit making that noise?
No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where am I?
Man, too late in the morning, be playing for a goddamn dollar on here. Then on top of that, they want to put rules. These folks want to put rules in the dollar mat. You can't play with Kansas City, San Francisco, Baltimore, no none of that. Man, go to hell.
There's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage. Way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Cause I ain't like it. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, and then I hit that exit. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing. I don't care what's safe, what a cradle, I ain't jumping nothing good. Only when it gets exception, ain't no truth. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my only when it gets exception on my truth. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, I'ma hit that. I'ma make a shit win. Okay, yeah, I'ma hit that.
A rich nigga ain't figure, that's my type. That's my type, nigga.
I'ma hit that. I'ma make a shit win.
A rich nigga ain't figure, that's my type. That's my type, nigga.
Then I hit that. Then I hit that. Then I hit that. Then I hit
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a step on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off, and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off, and go. With a step on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off, and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off, and go.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the drought, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
With a step on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off, and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off, and go. With a step on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off, and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off, and go.
Putting it down for that, time I was down and out, had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at, you know what it be, playing this here for the keeps, had to make out with a feast, a family to feed, third cold where the trophy should be, EA got me in the game now, read on with the gang now, they're hearing with a lane now, my home second with a rain now, legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing to the hill.
With a step on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off, and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off, and go. With a step on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and go.
See if I can find a fit up. Got another victim. Add another victim to me. It's fair.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears.
Yo, what you sleep, Sean?
And off it goes.
Man, these folks got me playing on the soccer field.
Short kick
Or
from 14.
Or the graphics fucked up or something. What the hell you want? Huh?
I just pushed on to sleep.
Oh, I seen your ass jump online. I thought you was on the broadcast. Some nigga. I've been blasting these nigga ass on player line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah. What I'm on now.
On the ground,
yeah, man, YB. Bro, why the fuck the field look like this, bro?
5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
This field looks so stupid, bro. There ain't no lines or nothing on it, bro.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he'll get up near
he can't even tell what's out of bounds.
The 44. 7 yards there on the 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle.
Bro, nigga don't even know what's out of bounds, bro.
Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try
beat like that. Let me see if that nigga messaged me and said the same thing, man. Swear. Man, I ain't seen that. I didn't even get in it.
Away from the memory banks, and let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common, but one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Hey, Matt, can you see this shit, man?
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner.
Ain't got no fucking lines on the
field. Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
I need to put that one line.
On 3rd down, a run.
Nick can't even see what out of bounds shit is.
31, enough for the first down. Pick up
Where the
5
players
yards.
at?
First down, Chicago.
Man, listen, when that nigga picked me out, that nigga down there ran all the way to the bleachers, man.
A new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd and 9.
We're scoreless after 1.
The end of the first quarter with no score.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro for the Bears field goal. A 53-yard.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard.
Man, you can't see this shit, man.
They got the interception, but very little
man, come on, man.
Forces him to
them motherfuckers on there, even the soccer field got lines on it. This bitch look like a field, like an empty parking lot. Man, we're in the yard, man.
That's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire. And they did, holding them to a field goal.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a
man, he knows something, man.
After they take one away, but they also have a tendency
he don't know. I mean, he knows like a blitz where a nigga can't get blocked, but it ain't really nothing though. But he knows something.
Every time I beat a nigga shift with a lot of niggas, when I miss it right there every time.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion.
No
communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds
up
to
drop
be
that
incomplete.
bitch.
Boy, a real head head scratcher
What
there.
I just told that nigga win the yard,
Force
man.
a turnover on downs.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
First down, a run with Cohen. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On third down, it's Cohen. And pull it down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Man, this is bullshit ass field, man.
Chicago taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears will add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and
I gotta bounce back, man. I gotta scope for halftime.
Yeah, I agree.
Come out and start it. Oh, he fucked up.
I'm not sure how much everyone
Got scope for halftime. Come out and stop this nigga. And score again.
There's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
I don't even know where the end zone is, bro.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Really?
Like that. Where that football jump is?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks
Is
offense.
it an Australian football league or touchdown behind the field goal post?
Canadian
territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
This shit look like the yard, man.
That's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up the first down.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him.
Finna cook that shit up, man.
It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is
dropped the ball, man.
16 seconds now on the clock.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Flush to his right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh, that's an 80-yard play.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Touchdown.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now.
Makes the score Bears 9, Seahawks 7.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
You see it. You seen it. Yeah.
Watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
I don't know what the fuck that bastard doing, boy. That shit work.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're
just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
It ain't like it was on 20.
Set to resume. Here we go.
If you know how to run the ball on here, running play, it works. It just, you gotta know how to run it. But how they stretch playing shit was last year, nah, I ain't like that.
In the end zone. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with a run by Cohen. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. This is Cohen. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, second down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So
2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Oh, God, back there, but on the middle of nothing.
On 3rd down.
Man, yeah. Man, look at this nigga Tyreek Cohen, man.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyreek Cohen, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the
man, missed this shit, man.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Bears 16.
After the touchdown on
Shouter did this, man.
Send this one away.
This nigga did this, bro. This shit to the field and all that shit, bro. I'm telling you he did it, but I know he did. The way he playing this shit.
I can go for it. Why y'all kind of the bingers anyway?
Exactly, bro.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score
this shit, man.
And look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the 25.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Complete here, it's Hyde. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh, my goodness, man.
The Bears get
nigga wide open, man.
That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Loss of 6 yards.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Facing a 4th down, they come away with
making him jump circle. I mean, square and throw it circle.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Why they give me that animation, bro?
By Danny Trevathan.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
I tried to die.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space.
Damn, and they got 2 scores on them, man.
KJ Wright.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
16.
Back now in Cincinnati. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Bro. And I don't know where out of bounds at, so he can run close as he can to the line, bro. And the nigga don't know like, if he going out of bounds or not, bro. Why he keep doing that shit, man?
Cohen taking it in as the Bears push further out in front.
Cheating ass shit, man.
But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
How you report these niggas, YB?
Go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it.
You laugh on dead ass here, man.
That's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
22. Seahawks 7.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds.
This nigga supposed to been tackling in the backfield 1,000 times.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch.
We ain't got tackle yet, so we easy.
2nd and 3.
It looked like it was out of bounds now, though. Oh, it was.
From the gun, Wilson flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Man, that man knows some shit, man.
His guys will get the football back. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
I think I'm looking on now.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
3 people in
That's a
here.
carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run,
Are you talking watching you?
he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They did too. I had that on my phone.
It's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run. And there was one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They try again with Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Cohen.
Remember y'all first game, September 12th, huh?
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I think so. Why you said that?
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. It was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what
Yeah,
a
they
second
need grit.
half the
Call me at
adjustment, whatever
5
they
something
did in
in
the
the
locker
morning.
room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
He probably need something for you.
He got shit he need.
He just want to play somebody like this.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.
I don't even know. I kind of hear it late. He been stopping. I know that nigga Melo playing. He had, I don't know what the hell he, drop. I know it. I already knew it, YB. I called it out. That should have been passing the fence. That should have been passing the fence on it, though. He bumped the nigga. That's 10 yards. 16 yards to be exact. Y'all niggas be up all night on this shit.
Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do.
Went to work, got off, y'all was still on.
Nigga, somebody he done went to work. Boy, you see, he'll be showing out, boy. Nigga, you're funny as hell, bro.
I mean, where did nigga come from? That man been quiet the whole time.
Man, nigga had True in there crying like in that bit crying like a motherfucker, boy.
Who you?
Tonyo.
True gonna cry anyway.
Man, talking about that's why I don't be buying this shit and all that. Man, went off on YB and everything. Nigga told YB, shut your dick riding ass up. All that, man, he was going to slap on YB, man. Oh, that shit was too funny, man. Oh, yeah.
True gonna be back in the part.
Now you know who's in the league.
Oh. I don't know what made them niggas come around anyway.
Man, same thing I said.
But nigga ain't seen them niggas saying. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas stopped joining the party.
Nigga was doing all that lame shit, talking about niggas and all that.
That was actually a good throw too. Especially if you throw it to like the middle, like towards the right, let the receiver go. You about to broke away from your coming back even more.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, has loud as any NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle.
Yeah, that bitch ass nigga did that shit, man.
Greg Zuerlein now, he'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go.
I'm gonna do that dumb ass shit, fuck myself up.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25.
Nah.
At their own 25-yard line.
I just ain't gonna play him no more. So I can. I ain't got to hit ready. No, you can ask the nigga, cancel the match.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga ask me that, I ain't counting.
Yeah, boy, I just did the same thing to it, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
You know he got something to do, he can do something. Take that little team to him.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
On the keeper.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterback's got to get rid of it. They don't have a top parole that they can fall back on anymore.
Going for Metcalf and deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Milk the cow.
Man, you better stop playing with me, boy.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards. And
that nigga just pulled a fumble in the mat.
The 47-yard line.
Why we jump that nigga back? It's that coming back for revenge. I just
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back near
No, what are they
midfield
taking
at the
about? Milk the
49.
cow.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
I just told why you need to milk the cow. This nigga still passing the ball with 3 minutes left in the game. He was up.
Nah.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this one quickly to
It's waiting game. Arc of the game.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now Prescott on 4th down.
Big boy, let's ride.
My goodness, this is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0.
What you got for me?
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception.
Oh, no, I gotta get all the information from my mom so I can explain it to you.
Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Go ahead,
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, it's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in the cloud of dust?
Gangster, bro. I know she used to have a van.
6 on 3rd down to keep the drive
no,
going.
Simpson with a railroad track there.
On 3rd down, Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll get it out to midfield. Right at midfield at the 50. That's going to bring up 4th down.
To the ground, then sold it. You know, who she sold to on Simpson, man?
I don't know.
People bought that bit, though. I said, bitch in the plaza.
Nigga, you one told me somebody bought it on Simpson. I like, she sold that bit. You like, but I seen it on Simpson.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Man, the hell on. Don't go like running up like that now.
I'm telling you.
His guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Today was my first time eating in the house. I just ate me a goddamn egg, son.
They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense.
You said for what?
When you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Trying to go on from down.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I told you he was sitting down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Steps away to his left. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone. And you can hear it
made you go towards him, Miller.
Yeah. He did that sure tackle shit. I was like, that shit sucked, man.
You had a whole side on it, weren't you?
Just a yard on the first down.
That blue shit got nigga fucked up too, but I don't like that shit.
You know what I told you when you play? That shit down. You put that game, you not worry about it. Messing up with nobody else in the home.
That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle.
Man, the boy one year even jumped in here and beat YB and D Night. Little swipe account. Man, yeah, man. You know he was in here popping it, man.
He did it and got away with it.
Hey, how do y'all know that nigga, bro?
They just take over.
They know that nigga.
You just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
So not much time to speak of.
Oh, that's why he be acting like that, man. I'm thinking y'all know. I'm like $20, bro.
Fielded near the back of the end
You want
zone.
to take $2 out your money?
To keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Damn, I heard somebody like,
He beat you.
yeah.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Gonna take a shot for Gallup.
Oh my God, man, this shit. Oh man, that's a fucking pick, bro.
Michael Gallup, 72 yards, and the Cowboys.
Man, bro, that is bullshit, man. That is real bullshit, man.
Yeah, why would they give you that animation to pick it off and not the hands over the head pick?
Man, that shit right there just was so gay, but I just knew there was a pick.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 27.
But that shit be working, man.
27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin.
Somebody sending DK on the fly.
And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
do it right now.
this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared.
Man, this nigga just overthrew the fuck out this nigga, man. Damn, man. Fuck around, lose this game to this sorry nigga on that shit, man.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Elliott, and he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
You know, I ended up beating OJ the other day, too.
And what?
Nah, you know, when I kept trying to play you.
Oh.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. Business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Right
past this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times, defense.
Oh, nah, he wasn't gambling. He wasn't playing for no money.
The football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Prescott fires one out wide complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
I told that nigga that. I'm playing for the money for real.
Oh my goodness, bro.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
I seen some of that other nigga was doing it too who out there played. Instead of him having his wide receivers in on them run plays, that nigga had all tight ends in.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Huh.
And a decent return out to the 27.
Man, them folks blocking like hell, man.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle
black
offense ready to
sleep.
get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory. Just a little time to try something.
Like the last
Thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Try to hit the nigga on the deep post. He backing them niggas up. It's hard for them to get behind.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys, but they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play.
Got to start from
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
The ball will not go to bounce.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Stop.
And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively.
Oh, I just missed the
Just
hit.
not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Prescott looks to throw on first. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
With the give to Ezekiel Elliott. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
Man, get the... Man, look at the animation, bro.
He's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
Man.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's Zeke the freak, though, man.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to 9-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
2nd and 8 on the Seahawks 9.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Elliott. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And it's Dalton hands off to Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Get you a fumble.
Shit.
So that'll back him up 5.
Hope it beats me.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Darrell Worley on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Wilson. He finds his man.
Oh, my goodness.
Now a loose football.
Oh, this nigga did not just do this, bro.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Hey, YB, restart the shell play. Another 9 minutes left on it.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Prescott to throw on 4. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks 7-yard line.
They go to Elliott again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. And no, it's incomplete.
So this will end in a victory
for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
I'm trying to find me some games.
I go to $100. $100.
I need to try that ad one time. I'm about to try.
Mother, you still be hearing Ashley Berry.
Well, I still be hearing Ashley Berry. What?
You know what I mean, YB? Why? Why, YB? Why? I can't. It can't be YB, can you?
What you do?
Riding with the quarterback. He had plenty of time to get out of bounds. He could have slid. This nigga run and get tackled. And of course he fumbled on the sideline. Of course the ball didn't go out of bounds. Guess I'm finna send out the middle, man. See, I went in a little decade.
I'm finna pay for 100.
That's all I'm trying to get.
Man, you definitely ain't trying to pay me for 100.
Give me some points.
I'm not getting no point.
I see you're a hoe. You ain't no man, bro.
Yeah, call it what you want.
I would've gave you some points.
I won't ask you for now.
I would've gave you some.
I wouldn't ask you for now.
My skill level, you know what I'm saying? I'm better than you.
I knew it. Man, where that $100 line go, man? I added their money for no reason.
That's probably why B didn't come back and have time to do it. I look there, look.
Some play $100 match, YB. Alright.
YB, you be tripping too, bro. I'm gonna end up being you too, YB. You. Oh. So, okay, I see what you was just doing, YB. Nah, I'm talking about you just on YouTube. You did Beyonce. Get quiet and get on YouTube. YB, you got 2 cell phones, bro. That's what I'm saying. They hooked up the Wi-Fi. You can watch YouTube on. That's crazy. Now, I see they don't fix the game a little. Now they let you make it to the 20-yard line coming out there. That should have been a fumble right there.
This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, baby. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find you. Say I got sex appeal. I think it's 'cause I work that gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one. See it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit. We on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit. We on shot for the win.
Melo, you can't play a $100 game for real?
Trying to. Ain't find no match.
Give me 10, you got one.
Huh?
Give me 10, you got one.
You say what?
Give me 7, you got one.
I'm not getting no goddamn 7-point one.
And then I give you now I send half for the money to let you know it's a real bit.
Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a 4-seater. Maniac straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down
You talk it up. That nigga fumble again, man.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up.
chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback now. Told me that she good, she don't need jack. I'm real proud of the stuff.
Let's put the damn money on him. Can't even find the mat no more.
It's a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
Kick it and go. Kick it and kick it and go.
Never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. We just slip on, spin move, in zone, scope the sideline, the touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We just slip on, spin move, in zone, scope the sideline, the touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that, time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a ring now. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just to heal. We just slip on, spin move, in zone, scope the sideline, the touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We just slip on, spin move, in zone, scope the sideline, the touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
Alright, God bless.
Hit boy and be so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line.
Yo. You can't get no more match. Met. Oh, you still in that bit.